welcome to Tokyo. Hello. So, welcome to Japan and welcome to Tokyo. We arrived, it's a bit of a blur of jet lag to be honest. We had one full day here, so we left on Tuesday, flew through space and time and arrived on Wednesday. Wednesday was a bit of a write-off. By the time we found our way around the airport, located our kind of Wi-Fi device, found our transportation, our flight was a bit delayed as well. Like, it wasn't delayed, but it took longer through the sky because of weather and stuff, I don't know. It was about 4 o'clock by the time we got to our hotel. So we just went for a walk, basically to try and keep ourselves awake, try and kind of orient ourselves as to where our hotel is in Tokyo, and it is right in the centre. It's one of the reasons we picked it, is because it's gorgeous. Look, ooh. I think if you look at my last weekly vlog, you'll see a little quick hotel room tour. But the other reason we chose it is because it's based at, like, right by the station, so we're right in the centre. So we went for a bit of a walk, and yesterday was our first full day in Tokyo, and we had the most magical, amazing day. So we got our first Japanese train, which was very exciting. It is true, they are just as kind of efficient and quick and on time as it says they are. It was a little bit confusing at first, a little bit intimidating, but we managed to work out the system. And what we're finding so far in Japan is that everything looks really alien, but there is a system for everything. And once you work out like the etiquette or the system, it's actually not too hard. You kind of work out what you're doing. So the train, once we worked out, like, there was a very nice guard who spoke English at the station. He helped us buy a ticket and everything and showed us how to work out how to buy tickets in the future. Because although we've got a JR pass for kind of our kind of big train journeys that we're doing as we travel around Japan, that doesn't kick in for a couple of days yet, just to kind of maximise the value of it. So we got the train to Mitaka, which is like a suburb of Tokyo, and we went to the Ghibli Museum. You can't actually take photographs or film in the museum. It says that they want you to kind of experience it with your eyes and make memories rather than through the lens of a camera, and you know what, I agree, it was just magical. But there were little bits that I could film around the outside. And then we came back to the hotel, chilled out a little bit, and then went out in search of some food. There were just these food courts, or like collections of restaurants in the bottoms of like office buildings and train stations, just in the basements. So it was like this maze of amazing food. And Dan did really well to find us a restaurant. We have found Yelp very useful whilst we've been in Japan. Found a place that kind of had an English menu, which was really handy. But I think we're getting to the point now we're feeling a little bit more confident at just sort of pointing at stuff, and saying, and everyone's so polite here, and they understand that you don't understand. So they're kind of so willing to help through kind of bit of English that they speak and gestures and things like that. So yeah, so that was yesterday. Today we are going proper full-on sightseeing. So Dan has worked out an extensive itinerary. He's, yeah, looking at me now. Yes. And we are, I think, let's see if I can remember this correctly, we're going to go to Tokyo Tower. Mm-hmm. We're going to go to Harajuku.
Roppongi.
We're going to go to Roppongi, which is, as far as I can work out, like the Beverly Hills of Tokyo. We're going to go to Harajuku, which is a really cool area. And then we're going to go to Shibuya.
Shibuya, then Harajuku.
Oh, sorry, I've got the itinerary completely wrong. We're going to Tokyo Tower, we're going to Roppongi, we're going to Shibuya. What's at Shibuya?
Shibuya crossing. Which
is where the really famous, amazing, like crazy busy zebra crossing is. And then we're going to go to Harajuku. We're going to see if we can fit all of that in. And then tonight we're going to go to a show at the Robot Restaurant. We're not eating there because we've heard the food isn't great. So we're just going to go and see the show, and then we're going to try and find some food in the area. So we've just got to see if we can pack all of that in today now. So yeah, come along. We're going to attempt our first underground journey. We have no idea what we're doing. if it was a clear day, apparently, we should be able to see Mount Fuji in the background over here. I think it is just too hazy. It's very humid today. Tokyo Tower is apparently a shrine to love. It is a love power spot. Look at this. I want one for our house. So all the major landmarks and shrines in Tokyo, I believe, have these souvenir stamps. Here's our first one. Decorated for Halloween, and this one is particularly terrifying. That was Tokyo Tower, on to Roppongi. You can definitely tell we're getting into a more expensive area as we're walking towards Roppongi. Just spotted the Ferrari garage. There's like some giant yellow half pipe thing on top of this building. It looks like a roller coaster. I have no idea what it is. Be looking that up later. It's definitely like a more Western kind of influence in this area. There's a Wall Street cafe bar just behind me. And I've seen like a Los Cabos Mexican bar and loads of the, like propaganda bar over there. Loads of signs are in English as well. And I've also seen bottles of champagne in the windows alongside the kind of plastic food that they have to show you what they have on offer. We did say we were going to come here once just because I do have different things here. We didn't have the chocolate fries, which, you know, maybe that means we get to come back another time, but we have had some other exclusive McDonald's. Has gone for the teriyaki burger. I have the Texas burger, but most exciting is a bacon and potato pie. Of Roppongi, and a very long walk into Shibuya. This place is amazing and crazy. Totally loving Shibuya. Most amazing Disney store ever. Thought we'd just nip into the Disney store and get our tickets. Massive queue. Shibuya done. Now another walk to Harajuku. I feel like we'll have done enough walking today for the whole honeymoon. So busy. Picked up our Kawaii Monster Cafe tickets in Harajuku. Gonna head back there tomorrow, properly explore. Now we're off, just got the train into Shinjuku and we're going to the robot restaurant, and I think we're actually going to sit down. Yeah. This is the first time Dan has wanted to stop and look at something closely. It's the square oranges that are good for stacking. Are you amazed, Daniel? think we found it. That was one of the most ridiculous things we've ever seen in our lives. One of the most amazing. Yeah, can't really describe that, to be honest.